Good morning, everybody. We are out here in the shop. It's not too early. Gimbal's crooked as usual. There it is. It's about 9 in the morning on a Saturday, September 24th. And to me, I call that my birthday. So we've got plans today. I've got to take my daughter to her soccer game, and after that, me and the boys, some of my best friends, Pat and Dave, are gonna go out on the mud flats because the lake has gone down. I'll give you a little bit of history later on about why the lake goes up and down, and if we manage to get out there, I'll explain what out there is. But right now I got to make a decision, and it's quite difficult, as you can imagine. What machine am I going to take out there? So I know I have people that watch me and follow my Instagram and things, and they say I don't ever ride my machines. And it's not like 100% true, but there are machines that I've never ridden. Like, I've never ridden this 85 350X, but there's a good reason for that. I've ridden that very beautiful 86 200X, but only around the yard. Same thing with Lance, the 85 over there. This is my go-to rider, the 85 350X, but as you can recall from other videos, I haven't addressed the fork issue, the fork oil leak on that puppy. And plus, I'd have to move like 10 machines to get it out. And I don't have time. I've got 30 minutes, and that's basically enough time to shoot a little bit of video for you guys and to get a machine out. Am I going to ride this Super Mint 85 Big Red? Just wad it right in the mud? Would that be the best thing for me to do? We can argue, this is what they were built for, right? This 85 Big Red should be hammered in the mud. No, that's dumb. Let's not be dumb. 250Xs, they're cool. Really glad I had one when I was 14. But today I'm 42, and I'm not going to ride that. And this thing, if you recall my other video, I still haven't addressed why this won't fire up, so that's out of it. I think maybe, yeah. I think maybe this old trike is going to ride a quad today out on the mud flats. Because there's machines in here that have survived and stayed nice their whole lives, and they're going to stay that way. My goal is to preserve and not destroy. So we're going to get this guy out. We're going to get my helmet, my boots, and my backpack, and a spare spark plug and some tools, and throw them in my truck. And I'm going to go get my ramps. Here we go. We are loaded up. Started right up nice. Gotta get the R put back. I did just receive a text message from my buddy Pat as I was starting the 400EX. And he has informed me that today is not going to work out for him. So that is okay. This is hopefully what will be a first weekend of many where we get out there and get to rip around. So I am pulling all my things. I got my drill like air compressor. I've got my GoPro, I've got my helmet, I've got my boots, I've got my backpack with a spare spark plug. I just gassed up. I just aired up my tires, which do leak down. They are the original tires, and they do have dry rot. So we're getting every penny out of those things. You can still buy those tires new. So my thoughts are, since these are already kind of compromised, I'm just going to run them till they give up the ghost, and then swap them out with some fresh. So as you recall from previous videos, I am the only owner of this machine. I know I'm looking right into the sun, so I can't see anything. It's not all original, but everything that's done to it, I did, so that makes it cool to me. Chain looks loose. Maybe when I'm sitting on it, it's not. All right, well, we got to go to a soccer game, so we'll see you in a bit. And just like that, we have time traveled to the childhood home of my good friend Dave Essler, who's down in there getting some stuff out. We've got a few memories at this place. But we are on, I guess we could consider this a vintage quad now. 23 years old. This is definitely vintage. 86 TRX 400. You know, the machine that became the 350D Foreman. But it's obviously happy to see me. So his dad has this set up for his use. I was just saying your 350's happy to see me, apparently. But
yeah, it's redneck engineering there.
But we are ready. I don't want to drain my battery down too low before we get going, so we're gonna finish what we got to do here and hit the flats. GoPro equipped, so this will probably pick up with me pulling out of the driveway. Just low enough where we're going to be able to get out here, but it's not so low that you have a lot of options, and we're basically going to the only spot we're going to be able to cross. And Dave is checking things out, and the problem is I'm not going to be going fast enough when we cross the muddy part to get through, so I'm going to get stuck here in about 10 seconds. before all of this, turned around and really got going really fast and then crossed it. I think
that was a long conversation. I think this would have been a lot of exercise with the children.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think on the way back I'm gonna see how bad the rock wall is after that. He's a nice guy.
I almost think I'm better going back and getting some more speed.
You're halfway there. You want to just push them out together? Put it down
Sure.
Here?
Sure.
Sure? We both push. The problem, I don't know how fast we can walk.
I bet if I get onto this more firm stuff, I might be able to just push it.
Oh, yeah.
Here, hold on. Oh, I'm on me.
Got you? Yeah, it's pretty soft up here. So, you know, honestly, sometimes it's better when there's water on top.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know if it's like the tires get a little. I think you can hammer this, man.
section that kind of looks like a road is an old road, and this is all underwater during the summer, except for that island out ahead of me. That island is called Mead Island, and this road formerly extended out into that island, but we're going to go around the outside here and get to the other side. My machine is kind of running like garbage at higher RPM, so I'm suspecting my spark plug is fouled. So when we get to a stopping point, I'm gonna swap that out. normally, this time of year, we have this whole section of land to ourselves, so I was quite surprised to see this pontoon boat pulled up on the beach here. This is normally a great spot to do that in the summertime, but I guess our seasons are kind of overlapping, so we're just going slow past this nice family enjoying their day. And then we'll continue to rip later. Now I'm realizing I've lost Dave, so I'm gonna double back and try to find him and see what's going on. Looks like he was just making some friends. Okay, friend time is over. They're nice people. We're gonna get on our way though and keep going. Let's get to the other side of the island. It was at this point that I realized I was about to have a problem if I couldn't get over that hole like I want to. You should really always just do a quick check run to make sure there's no obstacles or big holes. That hole in the video did not look as deep as it was in real life, but I almost bit it right there. And now I realize, shoot, I drove right over that.
You did?
Yeah.
That's a fucking doozy there.
Yeah.
I can not worry about my fishing pole.
Sure. As the season goes on, the water to my right will dry up and go down. This whole beach will continue on all the way to the end of this little section of land, but for right now, this is as far as you can go. That other group is out there at the end of this road. This is a continuation of the road we were just on earlier. I figure I'm going to go out and try to do it, but my machine is running worse and worse, so I'm going to abort here and go back and swap that spark plug out.
Want to do that plug?
Yeah, I'm going to pull over here, maybe get in the shade. We're out here on the mud flats. As you can see from the GoPro video you've probably seen. But this thing was running like complete garbage, so I did bring a plug. Oh, my gimbal is got a mind of its own. But we just swapped the plug out. How's the 350 running, Dave?
Slow.
Yeah.
Slow and good.
There's a couple other folks out here. Access to the flats this year is tricky. We won't get into details on that, but maybe just a brief history lesson.
People, I think. Yeah, I got you.
So over there is our front lawn. Kind of center of screen right now.
Just before the campground.
But you can't get there from here. To the left was land prior to the lake being here. This was always a river valley. It's the largest tributary to the Hudson River, Sacandaga River. But the water goes around there. This is a point, this darker color tree line that you see. And there's water on the other side of that in front of this mountain that you see. So they built a dam in 27 to 29 to create the lake to control the flooding of the Hudson River in the springtime from all the melt and snow runoff. But this area that we call the mud flats used to be a community called Osborne Bridge, and this was the main road. You see the stone wall goes down there. There's some good footage in a video. I think it was my second video ever. If you go back and check that out, you'll notice it's a little bit different in how I film things now. But that puff of trees that you can't really tell right there was the town square, kind of right to the left hand side of it where I'm aiming. But there was homes and churches and stores. But you'll have to stay tuned for later videos. We're not going to be able to get out there today. The water that's in between here and there will dry up, and we'll be able to get out there later on. But hopefully this thing runs a little bit better right now. These are tricky to do a trail side spark plug replace because of where the spark plug is, but we've been talking with our friend Jai out here, who we've just met. He's on a Polaris. We're having a good time. I think we're going to get back to going riding some more. So I forgot to hit the start button on the GoPro when I first started. This thing ran great for like a minute, which is the minute I didn't record. But now it's starting to break up again, so I'm starting to think it wasn't the plug, and maybe I've got to get a hold of my buddy Curdy and get a carb rebuild kit to make this thing purr like a kitten again. that road we were on just a little while ago does cut through this island to our left somewhere. And I think Dave's trying to find that. And it goes up to where we met that first group of people. There's like a culvert pipe up there, but Dave can't find it. It's right here, I'm pretty sure, but we're going back.
dogs? You want to rip a little bit more?
I'll do some dogs. You gonna fish?
Yeah.
Well, Dave Essler's had his pole in the water. Catch anything, Dave?
No, something got my worm.
A little nibble. Dave's the type of friend that when you go fishing with him, he catches all the fish. We've got a story that took place right up over there, circa, I don't know, 1997, 96 maybe, where he caught all the fish, and then we switched sides, and he still caught all the fish.
Have you fished since?
I think that was the last time I ever went fishing. Ruined it for me. So it's not often that you can go to the mud flats while boats are on the lake. So this is interesting. This is what we call Mosquito Bay in the summertime. It's not uncommon to have this, both beaches lined with boats. And this is a common hangout for families. We just had some hot dogs up here. Fire's still smoking. Normally Dave would bring his grill, but we didn't have a side-by-side today. So that's better. We'll leave that little poker for next time, if there's a next time. But this is the northern edge of the mud flats. A couple more feet, this water will go down. You'll be able to pass through over there and get to that far beach. But that's not going to happen this weekend for sure. These kayakers, I don't know what they're doing. Northampton Campground is right there on the other side of that woods. You got family enjoying a nice time with their poochies. This is Mead Island by name. And there used to be a road that came through, I believe through there, that connected with a road that went basically through the middle of this island out to the community of Osborne Bridge, which was in the background when I changed my spark plug, which did not seem to solve my problem. It's still running pretty ratty. So we're gonna have to do surgery later. Did you give up, Dave? Nothing?
Never, man. It's time.
We're gonna ride some more and have some fun. And that's it. Over and out. they're coming back or what they're doing. It's breaking up, so I don't know. I don't want to get stuck because I break up. I don't know if you can hear this, but my skid plate is rattling. And I find out why it was rattling when I'm cleaning my four-wheeler, but every once in a while you can hear a little rattle. Yeah, I got a little high there. I was like, oh boy. Really everything from here on out is pretty much the same as what you've been seeing, so I'm gonna edit out all the boring parts and get us back to Dave's house. Here we go. Yeah.
This is fun, but it's like, putting around.
Yeah. I gotta hammer that to get through it, I think, so.
Yeah, no, have at it, man. I'll be right behind you. I'll see if you stop. I'll get this thing. I was walking. I'm good, man.
Yeah. You ready to go in?
I'll see you on the, let's go. Yeah, I mean, we can go see my parents for a second.
Yeah.
I don't know what, it's up to you. Want to do a little lap around the island or something?
I'm good.
You're good? I don't know what you have to do for the rest of your birthday today.
I don't know. So this is the part where we got stuck on the way out, and I'm going to hit it a little bit harder this time, see what happens. Nothing to it. That's how you do it. Tricky when you're facing right into the sun. Come on, Dave. Give her. Keep eating. Keep eating. She's coming. She's coming. I think he's got her. Yep. Probably a day's worth of sun has helped. Easy peasy.
Yeah, that's where I was losing my fishing bowl here, you know?
He's way out. He's asking for trouble.
Oh, yeah, that was not a good move.
So we're just checking this out. This, when the water gets a little lower, will be the way we get out here from Dave's parents' house. But it's too high now. There's some rock walls that go into the water that we'll need to go over, but just can't get there from here. So we're going to turn around and go back the way we came. are back from the mud flats. The sun is setting. That was a nice little ride. The machine was not really, well, it was running as good as my gimbal's going apparently. But yeah, but we'll show you the damage. This is no real damage, but you can see my carb is leaking, and spark plug change didn't really help anything. So probably I've got some carb rebuilding ahead of me. I know the guy to reach out to for a new carb kit though. 223 cycles, Curdy Eldridge, in case you didn't know. But I'm gonna get this unloaded and get the pressure washer out. Here we go. And just like that, we are washed off. Just a power wash. No soap, no water. But she looks nice. I notice I'm missing 2 of my 4 skid plate bolts. So we'll remedy that when we pull this in the shop and address the carb. There's my son Preston. All right. Well, that's all for this episode. As always, thanks for watching. No crashes, no epic fails, no excitement like that for today, but just a good birthday run on the trusty 400EX. Now time to park it. See ya. What is this? What is this? $200X stuff? I think we have a mystery here. Stay tuned while we solve the mystery of the 3 200X tires and gasket set and timing chain tensioner. The heck is this?